Hi guys, I'm Jason Simmons, the Cockney Cook, and today I will be cooking. Can you see what they are? Can you see? Frankie Bones. Frankie Bones! We're going to be making a prawn risotto. Oh my God, it is going to be so fantastic. You must keep watching and you must give it a go and get involved. Prawn risotto coming up. Okay guys, for the full recipe, pause it now. And let's crack on. Alright, get your Frankie Bones. There we are, lovely, and peel them. Now don't throw the peels away, put them in a nice pot. You'll see why in a minute. And save 2 prawns without peeling, and we'll come back to that at the end. Right, so you've got your pot of prawn shells. And we're going to get half a litre, that's 500 ml of water. That's it, lovely, spot on. And we're going to pour them into the pot with the shells. It's a nice slow motion shot, so just enjoy it. There we go. Come and get on with it. Lovely. Right, now pop them on to your hob and bring them to the boil. There we go, brought them to the boil and leave them there for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, strain them. There we go, perfecto. You can discard the shells now, making sure you give them a little squeeze, get all of that flavour out of there. Last squeeze shake. There we go. And now we've got all that lovely stock from the prawn. But that's not going to be quite enough for our risotto. So add another litre of water. And we've got some of these fish stock pots. Okay, so you want to add 2 of those. Lovely. And bring that to a simmer, making sure they dissolve. Right, while we're doing that, let's get 350 grams of risotto rice and 1 onion diced. Now we get our pot, we add 3 tablespoons of a good olive oil. 1 more. Perfecto. Lovely. And now 3 tablespoons of butter. To that we add our onion and we slowly soften our onion. Don't rush this, take about 7, 8, maybe 10 minutes. Take your time over this bit. Lovely, making sure it's on a nice low heat, and then after about 7 or 8 minutes add your rice. Give your rice a nice little stir about, making sure it's all coated in that lovely oil and butter. That's it, get that in there. Okay, and you want to keep that on the heat for about 5 minutes till it goes translucent. Then you add 1 glass of white wine. Now we're going to reduce this and we're going to make sure all that wine's absorbed before we add anything else. That's it, lovely. Now once your wine's absorbed, you can start adding your stock. Add it 1 or 2 ladles at a time, depending on the size of your ladle. Mine's quite small, so I added a couple. And at this point, you just stir it. There we go, give it a stir, Jay. And as it reduces, you add a little bit more stock. Very important, you just do it 1 or 2 ladles at a time and then keep stirring and reduce it round. The whole lot should take about 20 minutes. So when you come to the end, you want to get your prawns and you want to add your prawns. So making sure there's still plenty of liquid there. You add your prawns. I'm going to put the 2 prawns that I reserved without peeling on the top, and then I'll pop the lid on and let that slowly simmer for about 4 to 5 minutes. Take the prawns out, now give it a stir. It's all reduced nicely. We're going to get a chopped basil, pop that in, give it a stir around. Now this is the killer move. You put 100 grams of mascarpone in there, give it a stir about, and we let that settle for about 4 or 5 minutes and then we serve it. Look at that, it looks the absolute nuts, and let me tell you, it tastes it as well. Right, now get your prawn that you put to one side, pop that on the top. Fantastic. Get yourself a little basil leaf, pop that on. There we go. And that is prawn risotto my way, and let me assure you, you will not be disappointed. Get involved.